All right, guys, let's take a look at the Baltic Aquascape. This is the classic version here in stainless steel. There's a new version out in titanium. Definitely check that one out too. It's kind of the same watch, but in titanium, obviously. I have to say big thanks to Paul over at Baltic for sending this over, allowing me to check it out and share it with you. So let's get into it. We are looking at I'm going to give you a couple of measurements for the width, right? 38 millimeter is the actual case. Now I say that because look at the overhang on the bezel, which is common on dive watches because you want to have traction anywhere you grab, and that's the best way to achieve that. So 38 on the case. Now the bezel itself is like 39 and a half because you can see it just overhangs. No big deal. The lug to lug, 47. You can see a very thin mid-case profile on there, fully brushed, drilled lug holes. Excellent 7 millimeter oversized signed crown there. The thickness, including this, it's a sapphire crystal, but it's not quite boxed. It's just a heavy, sharp transition before it does the double domed, I guess. But it's only 12.8 millimeter, including that. So really thin watch, 20 millimeter lug width here. And then it has this tropic strap that tapers down on both sides. And it is also signed on the back there. It says Baltic on the strap I'm talking about. And it weighs in at 82 gram in this configuration. You can get this one for a little bit more money, probably like $80 or $90 more, is going to get you the Beads of Rice bracelet, which is a nice addition. But if you just want to get it in this configuration, you're looking at about $595 is what you're looking at in US currency. The titanium one would be like $728. So only like $130 more, really, roughly. I definitely would like to check out the titanium one at some point, but it's going to be crazy light, I'm sure, because this thing is already pretty light in itself. 200 meter water resist on this guy. The movement inside, automatic, and hacking and winding, Miyota 9039. So excellent choice there. Really good quality movement. Bezel action on this, 120 click. Very smooth, clean action on that. And I feel no play. So zero play in that thing. Maybe, what do we got here? Looks like a ceramic bezel insert. And then if we zoom in and take a look at the dial, that's where things get a little interesting, I would say. Because you have, this one's called the Black Cream. Obviously it's black and it has like cream colored indexing and handset lume filled. But what's really fun about this is it looks like you have applied indices and you have a sandwich dial. So the 12 and then the dots are all like applied or printed on. And then you have the cutouts at the 3, 6, 9 for triangles that are sandwiched and backfilled lume from the backside there. So pretty cool, interesting design. Have not seen that done before, at least that I can remember. Maybe I have. It's hard to say when you see so many watches, but nice case back on there, very smooth. Some good information on the back there. Obviously, Baltic watches, stainless steel. 20 Atmos or 200 meter depth rating, sapphire crystal, Aquascaphe, and what is very important to a lot of people, I'm sure, is assembled in France. So this watch is actually assembled in France, which is very cool. So let's pop this on my 7¼ inch wrist and I'll show you what that looks like. There's a link down below in the description for you to check out Baltic if you want to take a look at some other colorways. And like I said, definitely check out that titanium one. So I think, you know, it's definitely geared towards people that prefer the smaller watches. I'm actually getting towards the end of the strap here, which is not that big of a deal. You could always swap it out for something else, but it still works really good for my 7¼ inch wrist. No problem there. 38 by 47, but it's going to present from the top side more like a 39.5. So those are good, clean measurements. They're going to be very versatile for many different wrist size, I believe. All right, let's kill the lights. Check the lume. Before we do that, I am going to cheat a little bit and give it a little bit of UV blast, just because sometimes with these cream colored lumes, they're not crazy bright. I want to make sure you can see it clearly, but there you go. You can see the bezels lumed Obviously the sandwich triangles are really nice and bright, and then the hour, minute, and second hand plenty bright as well. So very good Lume application on this. I have no problems with that at all. So there you go. Let me know what you guys think. Baltic Aquascape. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.